We got an interesting Transformer Tuesday today. We have some big pre-orders for some reissues that are much needed for the Transformer finance world, let's put it that way. We have a slight reveal also from the Transformers Authentics line, and we have a tease at what's going to be happening with our Haslab marching forward. So let's jump into it like we always do here on the Transformer Slag podcast on this Transformer Tuesday. And the first thing we're going to be covering is some big pre-orders of some big reissues, much needed reissues. We have a pre-order and reissue for the Transformers Studio Series 86 21 Commander Class G1 Ultra Magnus. This was much overdue. This guy came out, went up for pre-order, sold out very quickly, and had a absolutely terrible distribution in retail, and rightfully so. Commander classes are 2 per case, and they don't really, ship in large numbers to a lot of stores. It's kind of a big investment for them. So you don't really find them in person, and if you can't get it online when it sells out, you don't really have many options except the secondary market. And that was the problem. The secondary market on this guy, his original MSRP was $89.99, and he was selling between $300 and $335 as of just last week. It was pretty crazy what was going on, easily more than 3 times averaging his original MSRP. And so, yeah, now people are going to get an opportunity to pick them up. Pre-orders are out right now on Hasbro Pulse and all the partner retailers. So if you can't get it on Pulse, check some of those partner retailers on their pre-orders and get an opportunity to get Ultra Magnus. This is fantastic news for people. But what's even more wilder is the next one, who is even a crazier market upsell. And it was that of the Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Beachcomber with Paradise Parakeet. Gotta love that parakeet. That's where all the value is. Mark my words. But yeah, this guy, same story. Late wave item, kind of difficult to get along with DevCon. And when he hit the secondary market, original MSRP $24.99, he was going between $65 and as high as $115. Almost 4 times his original MSRP. It was wild what some people were paying for a deluxe class beachcomber. And yes, sure, the parakeet's awesome, but man, that is crazy. So him too, reissued, pre-orders are up right now. Check it all out, $24.99. Save your money. Don't be that guy who just bought it last week for $115. So yeah, great stuff, fantastic. Hasbro is listening. Hasbro Pulse is listening. When you guys see items that spike in value and go for crazy 3x, 4x amount, Hasbro wants that money. They rather get the money than the secondary market, so they will reissue those products if the opportunities in the factories are there. And yeah, it might take a year, but it will happen. So check it out. Great stuff. If you haven't got them, go get them. Don't miss out now. Second chance. Don't miss out. Then we got a reveal today, not a big one, but a cute one to say the least. The Transformers Authentics line, which was a Brian Goldner initiative many, many years ago to get Transformer product in some of the more difficult regions to get official product due to bootlegs and stuff. And as a result, Transformers Authentics Bravo Elita-1 has been revealed, the loyal Autobot warrior. And she's a simple figure. I'm not going to rag on it. It serves its purpose. It's a simple figure. It's $4.99 for a 5-inch figure. This is something that if it was like a small little legend scale back in the day for $4.99, we wouldn't complain. And this is much bigger than that, so it works out. It's not expensive. It's a unique tooling and a unique sculpt. I mean, the robot mode has much to be desired, but the alt mode is very Yusha Brave kind of looking. And I kind of dig the little veneering detail on the side panels of the alt mode of the vehicle mode. She has her little horns there that you would normally see on her head. So I dig it. It is what it is. It's $4.99. I can't complain. And once in a while, the Authentics line does something interesting that, keeps a trademark alive. And hey, Elita's now well known because of the Transformers 1 movie. So why not put a Authentics Elita-1 product out there for other regions that can't afford the more expensive items? Pretty cool. And the last thing we're going to be covering is our Transformers Haslab item, and more specifically a teaser that we got because we had the information for when the reveal is going to be happening. We do know that's going to be happening at the MegaCon in Orlando, Florida, but we didn't know what day specifically. Now we have all the panel information. So Friday, February 7th, 2025 at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in panel room S320H. They will be revealing the next big Haslab item for the Transformers brand. And then after the panel, along with some of the other items that will be revealed, we'll all be at the Hasbro booth 4002 in the exhibition hall. So that's really cool. But then we got a little bit of a teaser. So Emily, who's going to be part of that panel along with Evan, posted on her Instagram, she's excited to be part of the panel and be part of the brand, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, and I quote, and we could read into this, "I've been watching a lot of G1 cartoons with subtitles to prepare for this event. Can't wait to see you all there." Now, if we're going to read into this, this probably suggests that our next Haslab is going to be something in Japanese G1 of origin. So the original assumption by people was, okay, maybe we're going to get a companion piece to our Omega Prime, much like how we got Star Saber and Victory Saber, and then we got Deathsaurus. Maybe we're going to get an Omega Prime, Optimus, and Ultra Magnus, and we're going to get a Megatron, aka Car Robots Gigatron. By it being G1 cartoon subtitles, that kind of knocks that away and probably more suggests, and again, I'm just spitballing here, maybe Dai Atlas from Transformers Zone, maybe God Jinrai, or, Jinrai, Super Jinrai, or something from Master Force. Some possibilities. I mean, it could be really anything, but that kind of, gets rid of more just an RID suggestion. I think it could be something like a Dai Atlas. I mean, we have the Zodiac energy now with our Star Prime Commander class, maybe a Dai Atlas to have that with that Zodiac energy. That's a possibility. But again, we shall see, not very far away, February 7th on the Friday, 2025 at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will definitely cover it here on the Transformers Slag podcast. And that's it more or less today for our Transformer Tuesday, but still some cool stuff. Let me know what you think. Is it possibly Dai Atlas? Is it maybe God Jinrai? Maybe it's just the most amazing Minerva figure you have ever seen, ever. Robo-Sen, auto-transforming Minerva. No, okay, maybe not. But let me know what you think. And once again, thank you for listening to the Transformer Slag podcast and keeping you educated, entertained, and informed on your Transformer hobby. And I'll talk to you in the near future.